Coming up on the Daily O. After almost a decade, a man has been charged with the murder of an Edmond girl.
And State Superintendent Ryan Walters is safe from legal trouble relating to inappropriate images on his screen. All of this and more is coming up. The Daily O starts now.
Good evening and welcome to the Thursday edition of the Daily O. I'm Addison McBride.
And I'm Reagan Lee. We're glad you're with us. After 9 years, a man has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for the 2016 murder of Kylie Malloy. Malloy, who was 19 at the time, was found dead in her apartment after an initial investigation. The case went cold. Then in May of 2024, an OHP trooper was called to check on a man walking on the side of I-40. After talking with the man, who was a family friend, he admitted to going to Malloy's apartment where he made sexual advances toward her. When she denied him, he killed her. Joseph Tyler Beck was officially charged the next month, and before going on trial in June of this year, Beck entered a blind guilty plea. Malloy's family says they were relieved to finally get justice for her and hope that this will help them begin to heal.
State Superintendent Ryan Walters will avoid charges for explicit images that appeared on his TV in July. The district attorney's office announced that there is an insufficient amount of evidence to support criminal charges against Walters. Back in July, during a meeting with the Board of Education in Walters' office, two board members, Becky Carson and Ryan Dethridge, reported seeing a video of a nude woman on a TV. Another board member who did not see the video says he remembers Walters reacting to the TV and turning it off. Walters says he had no involvement with the video and that it is a politically motivated attack.
Staying with Ryan Walters, 70 teachers across the state are under investigation for going against his directive about honoring Charlie Kirk. Walters demanded that teachers follow his directive in regards to Kirk, going so far as to say that teachers posting, quote, defamatory and egregious comments that will not be teaching in Oklahoma classrooms. In addition to the teachers, multiple schools are also under investigation for not complying with Walters' memo calling for a moment of silence to honor Kirk. So far, 224 reports have been made with the state's software. 30 of those were in reference to schools not observing the moment of silence, and 3 were about schools not flying the flag at half-mast.
OSU's Air Force and ROTC just kicked off their 24-hour run. It's set to end tomorrow at Boone Pickens Stadium. The Daily O's Landon Patz is at Boomer Lake to witness this feat of endurance. Landon?
Thanks for that, Addison. Yeah, we were just passed by about 100 ROTC members who had just hit their second stage on this path. Previous to that, they had just sat and commensurated multiple names on the reasons why they're out here, prisoners of war and those who have been lost overseas. Names like Lieutenant Edwin E. Glover, names like Captain Johnson L. Ray have been commemorated today, and as you mentioned, will be culminated in ending with a football at the 50-yard line tomorrow. We will keep you updated here from Boomer Lake, but the turnout has been incredible. Back to you guys. Thanks.
While most of the week has been sunny, we saw some storms pass through the area today. Let's check in with Grayson Buchanan, who's in the Weather Center with the evening forecast. Grayson.
Thanks, guys. Like they said, the whole week had been sunny, but we did get some showers today. Luckily, it does look like we are in the clear for the rest of the day. We have a temperature of 78 degrees, and it actually does feel like 78 with a 3-mile-per-hour wind coming out of the southeast, and hopefully no more rain tonight. Let's take it back to the desk.
Thanks, Grayson. When we return, we'll hear about the United Way of Payne County's Day of Giving.
And how you can feed your love of reading for cheap this weekend. Daily O returns right after this.
Got a computer issue? Meet AB Computers, Stillwater's trusted experts in computer repairs. We understand how important your devices are to you. That's why we offer fast turnaround times, so you're never disconnected for long.
Hello, my name is Roger Smith. I'm the owner of AB Computers here in Stillwater. I offer excellent services for repairs, upgrades, custom build of systems. I do Mac and PC repair. I've got best prices on pretty much everything you can look for.
We service all types of computers, from PCs and gaming rigs to tablets and everything in between. Whatever your tech needs, AB Computers is your one-stop solution. Whether it's a locked screen, a sluggish system, or any other tech trouble, AB Computers has you covered. Visit us at 211 North Perkins Road, Suite number 10, right next to Walmart. Our new location offers easy access and plenty of parking, making it more convenient than ever to get the expert help you need.
Ace in the Bowl salsa started many, many years ago. I was trying to find a recipe to take to a family gathering, and so I started messing around with different recipes, and I took a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and I came up with a salsa that is truly unique. Ace in the Bowl salsa is an olive oil based salsa with tomatoes, green chilies, green onions, and black olives. There's no sugar added, it's gluten free, low calorie, low carb, low fat, low sodium. So it's a very, very, very good alternative to any snack you may want. As of right now, I'm just looking to be in Oklahoma and having a successful business within the state. If my grandkids could ever take it over when they're old enough, that would be my dream.
Today marked the United Way of Payne County's Day of Caring. Earlier today, I got the chance to meet with Kyle Gibbs, the project manager for the Day of Caring. This is what he had to say. Okay, so I'm here with Kyle of United Way of Payne County today. Can you just tell me a little bit about the United Way of Payne County and what that means for Stillwater and Payne County residents?
Well, United Way, Payne County, is basically a fundraising organization. And in Payne County, I think we have quite a few member agencies for whom we raise money and help support those agencies in their work.
Awesome. So today's obviously a special day for you guys. Can you tell me about today and what this means for you guys and the organizations that you help?
Okay, so Day of Caring, I'm not sure who started it or when. It's probably been going for at least 3 decades here in Stillwater and Payne County. It's kind of the official kickoff to the fall fundraising campaign for United Way. And what happens is we bring in volunteers from all over the county, and we hook them up with maintenance projects at various United Way agencies as well as agency clients. So like here in Stillwater today, Stillwater had roughly 700 volunteers working on 104 projects, I believe,
Wow.
at 47 different locations. Now, this same thing is also going on down in Perkins. They have projects and volunteers, and it's also happening over in Cushing, Oklahoma. So we're getting a lot of work done. We're doing a lot of work today, a lot of painting, gardening, building a gazebo, just all sorts of things that we do.
Who are the people that are going out into the community and doing these things?
Okay, so we have groups of all sizes. Primarily, it's business groups, like, for instance, Stillwater Medical Center. This year they have a team of 37 employees that go out and do work. That's our biggest one. But that goes all the way down to, there's almost every bank in town participates in it. But we even have individuals. So our smallest group is one. I think there's about 10 different people that just signed up. They wanted to do something. Probably a third of our groups come from entities at OSU, different divisions and colleges over at OSU. They all send teams.
Awesome. So what does this organization mean to you, and like why are you a part of it?
Well, okay, so this is, I am the project coordinator, and this is my 21st year as project coordinator. But even before that, I was involved with Day of Caring at an agency level. I was a board member of Wings of Hope. And so that's when I first heard about Day of Caring, because we would get together to kind of find out or figure out what we wanted to do for Day of Caring. And that was my first exposure. And I remember one year we had a team from Cruiser that came, and they were fixing fences at our old emergency shelter, doing all kinds of things. And there was a guy there that I met. He was just he was like me. He was a DIYer, jack of all trades, could do and would do anything. Even on the fly, we said, hey, can you fix this? He goes, you bet. And he jumped on it. So I would say he was kind of my inspiration. And I thought, this is something I want to do. So in 2005, I joined the board and then got involved with the Day of Caring Committee, and I've been hooked up hip deep ever since, even though I haven't been on the board all of those years.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Kyle. It was lovely hearing about all that you guys do for Payne County. It's time to send you back to the desk with you, Addison.
Great cause, Reagan. And here's something fun. The Stillwater Public Library kicks off its semi-annual used book sale tonight. Hosted by the Friends of the Library, tonight's pre-access sale is for group members only, but you can also pay a $10 admission to get in. Starting tomorrow, the sale opens up to everyone and will remain open until Sunday. Friday's hours are 12 to 8 p.m. and Saturday runs from 10 to 5. During those hours, books will range in price from 25 cents to $1. On Sunday, the library will run its $1 bag sale from 1:30 to 4. During that time, you can purchase a bag for $1 and fill it with as many books as you can. The Friends of the Library accepts cash or check, but they do not take cards.
Well, we have seen showers throughout the day today, but will we continue to see rain throughout the weekend? Grayson's in the Weather Center with more. Grayson?
Thanks, guys. So as we can see right here, as you said, there are going to be showers coming our way. As we see as the moment ends tonight, that showers are going to linger out. But if we go to the next day, then we can also see that the showers, again, moving down, moving forward, nothing really coming into Stillwater. But as we get towards the end of the weekend, we are going to be able to see that eventually that showers will make their way down towards us, and we might get stuck in a rainy zone when it comes to the weekend. But some things to look out for. One of the things to look out for, like we said, are rainstorms and cloud coverage that are going to be coming throughout the weekend. Another thing is colder temperatures as we get into next week. The temperature is going to drop a little into the 60s, and the highs are only going to be low 80s. Let's go back to the desk.
Thanks, Grayson. When we return, an update on all the announcements from President Trump's UK visit.
And one late-night host has been pulled from air following controversial comments. The Daily O returns right after this.
We would design something, it was set on the counter, and people was either, if enough of them said, this isn't it never made to the line. Dad was excited that they're all original. They were all designed on Mom's kitchen table, and it gets in your blood after a while.
We're very happy that Pamela and Michael have taken over the business and kept the family going.
We took the business over in 2017. When we found that it was available, we wanted to keep the legacy of family alive, but it was also incredible products that deserved to be a part of Made in Oklahoma's story. We were a part of Made in Oklahoma years ago, and so it kind of grew as Made in Oklahoma grew.
Oklahoma is ingrained into everything that we did. We've been here most of our life. That's what we entailed our whole business on, was the Oklahoma homegrown feeling.
Deep Fork Foods started in 2014. We started off with our nut products, and now we produce everything from jarred products to cookie mixes and pancake mixes and dried products for people, as well as our spice blends. Now we produce over 168 different products for ourselves and about 20 to 30 other companies in Oklahoma.
I'm Cindy Stewart. I'm one of the owners of Deep Fork Foods. We've gone from just making our own stuff and doing just small things to being able to co-pack and work with other companies and individuals within Oklahoma and across the United States as well.
I'm just really thankful for the journey that we've had so far, and really look forward to the future where we're taking Deep Fork Foods and being able to provide more value for Oklahoma and its economy, as well as all the people within the state.
I love the opportunities that being in a food business provides. I absolutely love sharing food and good stories with people, so this just gives us another connection. And I can't wait to see where this path takes us with it.
Donald Trump wrapped up his UK visit with a news conference joined by British Prime Minister Keir Starmer and announced a record-breaking investment. The two announced that they signed an agreement dubbed the Tech Prosperity Deal. The pact is an effort to boost ties in AI, quantum computing, and civil nuclear energy. The deal revealed that the U.S. will invest $203 billion into the UK, with a majority of the investments coming from Blackstone. The UK government says it hopes the investment will create around 7,600 jobs. During the conference, both agreed that more pressure to end the war in Ukraine needed to be placed on Russian President Vladimir Putin. Although neither commented to new sanctions, the two leaders also avoided commenting on each other's domestic policies, which is customary, though they said they yet to reach an agreement about the war in Gaza.
Disney's ABC is facing criticism from fans, unions, and Hollywood stars alike following the indefinite polling of Jimmy Kimmel Live. The decision came after pressure from the FCC following comments Kimmel made about the death of Charlie Kirk. The move drew praise from President Donald Trump and fellow Republicans, while Hollywood leapt to Kimmel's defense. Comedians, Hollywood unions, and even former President Barack Obama released statements calling it an attack on free speech. Outrage over ABC's decision spilled into the streets this afternoon with a protest organized by the group Refuse Fascism outside of the El Capital Entertainment Center in Hollywood, where Jimmy Kimmel Live is filmed. Conservative figures such as J.D. Vance and Dave Portnoy are celebrating the decision and defending it against the claims of violating free speech.
NVIDIA announced a $5 billion investment in their one-time rival, Intel. The announcement comes just weeks after the U.S. government purchased a 10% stake in Intel worth nearly $9 billion, and Japan's SoftBank invested $2 billion. The two companies will also begin a partnership to develop chips together. Intel was once the standard bearer for semiconductors for computers, servers, and other electronics, but the company has been struggling in recent years with multiple CEO changes, technical blunders, and strategy shifts. Intel shares surged more than 25% following the investment and partnership announcement, lifting its stock market value about $147 billion. The stock is now up about 55% this year.
A tough night awaits Cowgirl soccer at Neil Patterson Stadium. Mason Humphrey shows us what to expect for the start of Big 12 play.
My name's Dennis Abernathy. Lived here since 1968, and I consider myself one of Stillwater's oldest original family jewelers. Here at Dennis the Jeweler, we're more about personal service. My father always told me that anybody can sell the jewelry, and what we're doing is completely different, learning to do the repair work. That is one thing that will keep your business alive, because anybody can sell it, but not anybody can fix it. To me, jewelry is very, very personal. Every piece of jewelry has its own story, and I get to hear hundreds of stories from my clients, which I love to hear. There's always a story with it. I mean, you buy a piece of jewelry for a show of appreciation, a sign of love. There are a lot of different aspects for jewelry when you purchase it.
My wife lived east of here, about 35, 40 miles, something like that, over at Lamont. I was dating her from over at Alba when we were going to college. I knew about the well then. It was a great well. It was great water. I'd stop there, stick my head under it, wake up, drive on home, that kind of thing. And people talked about bottling this water. And so that's why I started thinking about doing that. And so in 2003, the property come up for sale. And so we started working on that, had the opportunity to buy it. The hopes are when folks drink our water is that they'll drink it for a few days and find out the difference. They'll start feeling better because there's been no chemical in our water. There's a list of good things that we have. We don't have any bad things in it. This company means a lot to me because I guess we started it from scratch. And to be able to have it where it's at today, I don't see this as the end at all. I see the future of Divine Water as being worldwide, which will bring outside dollars into the state. It means a lot to me because I started it, I guess, and our family started it.
Welcome back to the Daily O. Come on in and sit on down because we're in the Sports Corner. I'm Mason Humphrey. Let's talk some sports. Oklahoma State soccer are currently lacing it up over in Neil Patterson Stadium, getting ready to kick off Big 12 play. but it's a tall task for the Cowgirls taking on the highly ranked Kansas Jayhawks. For the first time in program history, KU is undefeated after non-conference play, while the Cowgirls have had one of the toughest non-conference schedules in the country and are sitting at 3 losses. But for assistant coach Dustin Stein, he's looking for a fight from his battle-tested team.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we just want to see our team compete. You know, the non-conference portion for us has been pretty difficult. We've got currently the strength of schedule is number 2 in the country. That wasn't necessarily by design, but the teams that we've played have won a lot of games, and we'd like the record to be a little bit better, but we still came out with a winning record in the non-conference. Conference play is going to be tough, but we've played these type of teams. I mean, we've got a team that can play with anybody, and so we're just excited to see our team compete.
We might already be in week 4 of the college football season, but the Cowboys are still adding pieces to the team. Noah Walters joined the Cowboy football quarterback room just yesterday. The Nebraska native started 2 years at North Alabama, throwing for almost 4,500 yards and 40 touchdowns. Walters entered the portal in the spring of 24 and spent this past school year soaking in the sun at UCF as a regular student. Now get this, in the orange and black, Walters is available tomorrow and is the most experienced quarterback for the Cowboys. And it's always tough coming off of a crushing loss, especially when you have to soak it in during a bye week. But for offensive lineman Bob Schick, it created a new level of connection.
During the bye week, it kind of helped us to kind of come together a little bit. And I was kind of wondering what it was going to be like and stuff, and how we were going to kind of respond and attack this bye week. It's been really good to see, kind of like what we talked about at the beginning, just guys more coming together, more investment, just trying to pour more into the program and what we can do.
Cowboy baseball has their first fall scrimmage this weekend and have welcomed a strong 2026 class. The group consists of 26 newcomers to the roster. 16 come in as true freshmen, 7 transferring from junior colleges, and 3 from 4-year universities. The class comes in from all around the country, including California, Illinois, Missouri, and even Canada. Headlining the squad is an Ole Miss catcher, Clemson two-way player, and University of California, Santa Barbara starting pitcher. You have a chance to catch these new faces in action in O'Brate Stadium this Saturday and Sunday. Well, that gets you all caught up from here in the Cowboy Sports Corner. But don't go anywhere. A new chance for extraterrestrial life? Reagan and Addison have it right after this.
I'm Travis Taylor. I'm the general manager for the Hotel Indigo Tulsa Downtown. I have a real good understanding of the food scene in Tulsa, and I've loved to see the way it's evolved over the years, and I'm glad to be part of it.
My name's Kevin Kyle. I'm the executive chef. I started here, the idea was to do something local. Everything that we try to do has Oklahoma products.
Tulsa is a big oil boom when we were the oil capital in the early 1900s. How Route 66 put Tulsa on the map. And the menu around that was, well, what would an oil worker take out in their lunchbox? That's how Prospect kind of came from.
We never get crazy busy, so we can do a lot of different things with food. And we can do things like wine dinners and have local dinners. We have a private dining room that people can come.
I think being at the heart of the old Route 66 has kind of weighed into us getting a lot of different things brought in from different areas of the United States. When I taste something on our menu for the first time, the first thing I go is, that's Tulsa.
My name's Kayla. I've been here since the beginning, so 4 years. Scratch is more focused on farm and mostly made in Oklahoma products, keeping it local. Sustainability is our biggest thing. That's one of the reasons why this place opened.
I've been the chef here at Scratch for 2.5 years. Started here as a line cook. Our food and drinks are a bit separate entities almost inside the restaurant. So the food is now up to 85% of the products we bring in are raised or grown locally. It's all based off of things that I grew up eating in southern Oklahoma, things my grandparents ate,
Fresh food, clean food, organic food, sustainability, that's all of our thing. From front of house to back of house, we're able to maintain both with freshness. But made in Oklahoma means we get it straight from the farms that are 20, 30 minutes, another little county away. We get it straight from them.
One popular music artist is dealing with controversy after a body was found in his car. Kennedy Coyle has that in your A-List update. Kennedy?
That's right, Reagan. The body of a missing 15-year-old girl was found yesterday morning in the truck of a Tesla belonging to singer David Anthony Burke. Celeste Rivas has been missing since April of last year. She was 13 years old at the time of her disappearance. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner determined she died around September 8th. But wasn't discovered until September 17th after police followed a foul odor coming from a car in Hollywood impound lot. The owner of the vehicle, the singer of pop hit Romantic Homicide, David. David went viral on TikTok in 2022 and has 33 million monthly listeners on Spotify. David is currently on tour for his debut album, Withered, but canceled his September 17th show in Seattle after the horrifying discovery. Fans around the world are shocked by this finding. The spokesperson for David stated that he is fully cooperating with authorities. That's all I have for today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Is there life on Mars? NASA says we're one step closer to finding out. 2 important minerals with microbial metabolism have been found in a sample by the Perseverance rover. NASA says this is the closest they have come to discovering life on Mars. The 2 minerals are vivianite and greigite. Greigite is often theorized as a catalyst for the origin of life, while vivianite is often found in graveyards. Both were found in a sample taken in an ancient river channel. Whether or not this discovery proves life on Earth, it does extend the period for when Mars was habitable.
Today we honor those who aim to fly, fight, and win. It's the United States Air Force's birthday. On this day in 1947, President Harry Truman signed the National Security Act. This established the U.S. Air Force as a separate branch, no longer a part of the Army. From the early work of the Signal Corps aircraft to the cutting-edge tech of the modern day, the Air Force has evolved dramatically through innovation, courage, and sacrifice. So today we honor the airmen and women of past and present for keeping our skies safe. Happy birthday to the United States Air Force.
Absolutely. Well, before we go, let's go back to the Weather Center where Grayson Buchanan has our 7-day forecast. Grayson?
Thanks, guys. Like we said, going into this next week, we are going to have some showers. As you can see, both Saturday and Sunday are going to be about a 50% chance of rain. And as we get later on into the week, we are going to have some colder temperatures, with the highs only being in the 80s and the lows getting all the way to the low 60s. But if you are wanting to soak up some last sun, Friday and Monday have the high of UV with 7 each. Let's go back to the desk.
Thanks, Grayson. Well, that's a look at today's headlines. Thank you for joining us.
Make sure to check out the Daily O tomorrow and the rest of the week for the latest happening here in Stillwater and across the state. For Daily O, I'm Reagan Lee.
And I'm Addison McBride. Have a great night, everyone.
Thank you for coming to Stay and Play Pet Resort. This is where we can board your pet at any time for your convenience and make them feel at home. We have 5 different kennels for your pet. We have luxury suites that come with TV, camera, fireplace. The webcam is at your free. We have Kitty City where you can board your cat for multiple different prices. Stay and Play Pet Resort offers a free chauffeur service. If you go to Baker Animal Clinic, you can drop your pet off anywhere between 7:30 a.m. and no later than 8 a.m. Stay and Play Pet Resort offers a game day sports package. For $37, you can drop your dog off during the game day as early as 7:30 in the morning. Policy states you do not have to pick up your pet up until 1 hour after the game. At Stay and Play Pet Resort, we thrive to treat your best and give them the best at-home feeling.
Ace in the Bowl salsa started many, many years ago. I was trying to find a recipe to take to a family gathering, and so I started messing around with different recipes, and I took a little bit from here and a little bit from there, and I came up with a salsa that is truly unique. Ace in the Bowl salsa is an olive oil-based salsa with tomatoes, green chilies, green onions, and black olives. There's no sugar added, it's gluten-free, low calorie, low carb, low fat, low sodium. So it's a very, very, very good alternative to any snack you may want. As of right now, I'm just looking to be in Oklahoma and having a successful